afternoon. I'm Jennifer Deaton reporting for Travel and Tour World. It's 4 p.m. in Atlanta, 9 p.m. in London, midnight in Dubai, and 6 a.m. Wednesday in Melbourne. In a major shift to U.S. airport security protocols, the TSA will allow travelers to keep their shoes on during security checks at most American airports. The shoes off rule, introduced nearly 2 decades ago following a failed terrorist attempt by Richard Reed, known as the shoe bomber, became a defining feature of U.S. travel. With improved screening technology and evolving security strategies, the agency is now phasing out the requirement, beginning with major airports nationwide. An official announcement by the TSA is expected. A Delta Airlines Boeing 757 en route from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale was forced to make an emergency landing in Fort Myers after a passenger's portable battery pack caught fire midair. Flight 1334 landed safely with 185 passengers and 6 crew members aboard. The incident highlights growing safety concerns about lithium batteries in personal electronics. San Francisco is the latest U.S. city to report disappointing summer tourism numbers, joining other tourist hotspots like Las Vegas and New York. Las Vegas saw a small drop in the July 4th weekend visitor numbers, while some businesses in San Francisco have reported as much as a 50% decrease. New York is also projected to see significantly fewer international visitors in 2025. Translating into lost revenue for the Big Apple. Business leaders increasingly point to national policies, including immigration policies and visa processes, as barriers potentially keeping international travelers away. Another factor that could explain the diminishing tourism numbers in the U.S. is an apparent decline in Canadian tourism in 2025, with rising tariffs and trade tensions potentially contributing to the drop. The numbers from 2024 highlight how vital Canadian travelers are to the U.S. tourism economy. A remarkable 20 million Canadians visited the United States last year, contributing some $20.5 billion to the economy and supporting roughly 140,000 jobs. Canada remains the largest source of international visitors to the United States, accounting for 26% of all overseas arrivals, a striking figure considering Canada's entire population is just 40 million. The U.S., meanwhile, will raise the ESTA application fee from $21 to $40 as part of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. The new fee applies to travelers from 40 visa waiver program countries, including the UK, France, Spain, Japan, and Poland. While the timing of the change is still pending, the additional revenue is set to help fund upgrades in airport staffing, event security, and tourism infrastructure. And now to a tragic incident to report on from Milan's Orio al Serio Airport, also known as Milan Bergamo, where a person was fatally pulled into a departing aircraft's engine on the morning of July 8th. Airport operations were briefly suspended and an investigation has been launched. Flights have since resumed. No passengers or a crew on board the departing aircraft were involved in the incident. A national strike on Thursday, July 10th, is likely to disrupt air travel across Italy. EasyJet, Ryanair, Wizz Air, British Airways, and TUI are among the airlines facing potential delays and cancellations. The strike involves both ground and flight personnel. While certain time slots are protected under Italian law, passengers should prepare for disruptions. Check directly with airlines and also visit travelandtourworld.com for updates. Meanwhile, Ethiopian Airlines is expanding its travel with a new Addis Ababa Porto route. It has inaugurated a new route linking Addis Ababa to Porto, Portugal, with a technical stop in Madrid. This strategic expansion strengthens connectivity and marks Ethiopian Airlines' first entry into northern Portugal, The route will operate 4 times per week using the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. With this addition, Ethiopia now serves over 20 destinations across Europe and continues to solidify its position as Africa's most connected airline. Calgary, Toronto, and Montreal are getting a major winter travel boost as WestJet launches new nonstop services to Latin America. The expanded routes serving Panama, Mexico, Cuba, and Nicaragua are part of a broader network development plan aimed at meeting rising demand for warm weather winter getaways and improving access to top vacation destinations across the region. More stories coming up soon. For ongoing coverage and travel advisories, visit travelandtourworld.com. I'm Jennifer Deaton. Stay with us.